What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. My name is Shane. This is Staying Season. So today, what I'm going to be bringing you guys is a video just revolving around my car. What year, what model, everything I got done to it. Not too much, but hold on. Don't count me out too soon. A lot of things will be coming. But I know I had kind of just jumped right into posting videos. I didn't really give you guys a background of why you watch my videos. So that's what this video is going to be. When I first started posting the videos, there was a lot of racing going on at the pad down in Mexico, and I knew these things were going to happen. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that content out to you guys because I feel like that's something you guys would like to see, enjoy, and watch. So I'm about to go run a few errands, so then I'm going to come back home, film what you guys need to see about the car, let you guys know every little thing about it, and then the future plans on the car. So let's get going. But before we head out, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a start up. It's not a cold start, ran the car earlier this morning, but still, this exhaust, music to my ears. Pulling up at the first stop. Hope this doesn't take too long. You know you boys gotta handle some big boy business. See you guys at stop number 2. Alright guys, so stop number 2 is the wash. Actually not gonna get a wash today. We are just gonna go ahead and vacuum out the car because this thing is filthy. It's got stuff going on everywhere. Look at Chad. Dude's a clown. Talk with you guys with him in a bit. This was actually my previous job, and they do Hookie Boy up here, so we're about to get into this cleaning now. Billy! There he is.
It's a change. I mean, you said you love me, but you don't love me how you say you do. I just been with my niggas lately. Yeah, I been with my niggas, I mean. Always come and go, but you said you'll always be here. Shawty, we was on go. We was on go. Yeah. Shawty, we was on go. We was on go. Yeah. We was on go. Oh yeah. We was on go. Yeah. We was on go. Oh yeah. We was on go. Go.
Hey, yeah, baby, you can just go. Hey, please don't call my phone. Hey, baby, let me know. Hey, I'm up in my zone, yeah. I'm up in my home, yeah. Baby, let me know, yeah. You can just go. Hey, go and be a hoe.
The most frustrating thing about working here was people did not know how to pick up those hoses that you guys had seen me just do. They would just take the hose out, vacuum the car, and just throw it on the ground. Look, like how is that so hard to go ahead and just pick up? I'll never understand. But now I'm about to go ahead and armor all this car down. Gotta keep it clean. Armor all saves everything. Alright, so now I'm about to armor all the car. Take one of these little rags, just spray some armor all on it. Wipe down the front dash, the side panels, everything. Really want to go ahead and take care of your car, make it last long. It's all about how well everything's kept up. Never know if you're gonna go ahead and try and sell it later on down the road. You wanna be able to make sure everything's nice, clean, and kept up with. Steering wheel. Just to keep the value of your car up. Because you never know what people might try and look in and cause faults for just of your car. And it just looks good just to have your stuff nice and always clean. It's one thing I'm just picky with, just being neat, clean. Everything I do, it's just gotta be clean. Freak out, it's like a weird thing. I guess it's not like an OCD thing. I guess, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. This middle dash part, go ahead and just wipe it all down. Kinda gives it like a protecting coat, just to make everything last long. Well, just a little tip for you guys. I know some of y'all probably do that as well. But if you didn't, now you know. So my dude you seen earlier, Chad, he runs a comedy page on Snapchat. Y'all go ahead and give him a follow. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up here. This is him. This is him going ahead and doing a dance. Dude's a clown. He's always doing something stupid. So y'all go ahead and follow him. Super funny. I don't know really know how Snapchat works to get it up. I guess that's good enough. And here you go, sir.
Follow your boy.
Hey, stealing my stuff. Oh. All right, guys. So now that the car is nice and clean, armor all down and everything, I can finally think straight. I'm at peace. So we're about to go home, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little formal introduction of how I should have done in the beginning of the channel, and we'll pick this back up at home. Alright guys, so we just made it back home. So now we're going to talk about the main purpose of this video, which is my 2016 5.0 Mustang GT. Now I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to go with this specific car here. That is just because Mustangs. Who doesn't love the Mustang besides the Camaro haters? And they only love them because we're better, clearly. So the car is the premium model, which means it has these leather seats, the switches, the big screen dash. And when I was shopping around for the new car, because you guys know, well, you don't know, but now you're going to know, that 07 GT that I told you guys was my dad's car, he actually had built everything in the car. He had done all the cams, headers, and work and everything into it. He was just letting me drive it around just because he knew that I liked the Mustang. He's an older man, more on the classier side, not into the speed. So that's his car. He's done everything to it. And so coming off from that, I knew the 4.6s and the 5.0s, that dramatic of a difference, and it really is a dramatic difference if you guys aren't aware. So I knew I wanted the new models. Not many people like the new models. Well, they're starting to grow on a lot of people. As soon as they came out, I was like, that's my next car. I'm gonna have it. And so time came to go ahead and look for a new car. Did months and months and months of looking. We came up on this one at a dealership in Metairie, and we decided to go look at it, test drove it. Test drove a few before, wasn't the premium models, but you know, that kid instinct, had to have it right then and there. Dad talked me into waiting. Good thing I did, because I actually did find what I want, which is the premium model. So coming from the 07, if you guys don't know, the interior is very outdated now that we're in 2018. So coming from the red car, the 07 GT, to this car here, a big thing was the interior. And so the premium package has, like I said before, the toggle switches. And then one of my favorite things about this car is, oh, let me go ahead, turn this on for you guys. So we could hear. This little button right here is the cooled seats and heated seats. And I can honestly say, now that I have that in this car, I will never want to drive and sit in a seat that is not cooled. So for you guys that do have the premium package and the cooled seats, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. It's a night and day difference of just the comfortness. Like when you're driving, it's just like an feeling, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So that's the one big thing that I really do love about this car. Another thing that was a little feature that I figured out, I don't know, oh, my mom's, what's up, Sherry? Hope she got me food. But another thing is, I don't know if you can see it there, kind of in the little hood vents, they have blinkers, and I thought that was pretty cool. So really just a big thing was just being more like up to date on the interior, just having like the new car feeling, because you can make any car fast, but just being on a daily driver just with the new interior, it really is just a good feeling. Cooling seats, the little different features about the car. Still haven't figured out everything yet. I know I have the line lock, I don't have the launch control. I was kind of upset, only the manuals have the launch control. So now let me talk to you guys about what are the few things that I have done to this car. The very first mod that I had bought for the car since I did get the warranty on it and didn't want to void the warranty right away, was this true fiber wing. A lot of people do actually hate on the wing just because they think it's too big, but coming from back here, this back end of the car without the wing it's just not, it just doesn't look right to me. I don't know, something about it just doesn't give it that muscle look. But I feel like with this wing, it complements the entire figure of the car, give it like a symmetrical shape. I don't know, in my head it makes sense, maybe not to you guys. And the next thing I wanted to do for the car was the exhaust. Of course, who likes a quiet car? No one. New car, I was gonna go all in. That's what I told myself, and I went with the Corsa. So the Corsa Extreme, it is the catback all the way from the headers all the way throughout the car. If I was gonna go all in, I was gonna go all in. But I'll give y'all a rev. This is just to hear what the car really sounds like and the crackle with it. Oh my God, you'll see. Best money ever spent. Every single penny worth that right there, and that's why. The next thing is where I started to pick up with the videos, and I knew I wanted to do a YouTube channel with the car just because I was familiar with it and always just enjoy watching YouTube videos. So I thought, why not start the channel? And so now I can't open the hood. That's cool. So the next thing I did, and you guys have seen that in the first video, I believe, was the C&L Racer cold air intake. And when you're building a car, first thing that everyone, or maybe first or second, exhaust, and then the intake, of course, something everybody has to do for the car. Had to spend 400 bad boys on this here, the RevX tuner, and that allows the car to pair with the intake just because the mass airflow sensor on this intake is bigger than the one that is on the stock intake. So now the most recent thing that I have done is the White Madness shifter. It's because of how ugly that automatic shifter is, the stock one that it comes with. It's just not pretty to the eye. That's pretty much everything that I have done to the car. I do want to go ahead and do a grill delete just because that horse is so tacky. And I know a lot of people do get on me about this one thing that I haven't done to the car that just about every person does, but I have a reason, and that is the no tint on the windows. I am riding Fishbowl right now, and then tint will probably be the last thing that I'm going to do to the car. And I don't feel like getting harassed around town just for having the tint on the car, because cops do harass for that around here. Just another thing to get a ticket for, trying to build the car. Don't want to spend money on tickets. So that's just my take on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. If you guys have any questions about my car, why I did this, why I didn't do some things, or if you guys have any suggestions that I should do to the car, go ahead, leave them in the comments below, or go ahead and follow my social media and shoot me a message there. I'll put it at the end of the video like I always do. So thank you guys for watching the video. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Please make sure to like this video as well, and turn that bell on to stay up to date with future videos that I will be posting about the car. And thank you guys for all the support. Peace.
Shouted we was on good. We was on good.